Hey, what's up, everybody? It's B. Just wanted to shoot a video, let you guys know what's going on in my life. I know that I don't always get to talk to every one of you every week like I should, and I apologize for that. It's just there's a lot of you and there's only one of me. Um, but it's January 27th, 2011. The last time I talked to you was right before Christmas. I was about to go into my second class, Essentials of Dining Room. Um, that was a really fun class. It was with a guy, his name is Mark D. Marchetta. Um, he is a very, very talented individual. And I'm not just saying that because he's on my Facebook page and will probably watch this video. He is a beverage instructor and hospitality instructor and a front of house instructor and I'm sure he does some other stuff too. I just haven't talked with him in that capacity yet. At Johnson Wales, the guy has been literally everywhere, everywhere. He was the director of hospitality for JW Marriott in Chicago, one of the largest Marriotts in the country. He ran their banquet facilities there. Um, just a phenomenal guy, tons of knowledge, tons of information. Um, One of the first professors that I actually came across who was interested in how what he's going to show you uh, translates into what's in the real world. Um, so yeah, we learned 25 different pieces of silverware in China on the first day, but at the same time, we learned why some things are called some things and why you just don't bother calling them other things. Because, in the end, you have to go out and get a job. You have to pass an exam, but at the same time, you need a certain set of information. There's information that the university wants you to learn because they think you need to learn it, and there's information that you need to know because if you don't know when you graduate, you're going to be an idiot. And we got both, which I thought was really nice. Mr. D he was phenomenal. I really enjoyed his class. It was 9 days of a lot of work. Um, we had to learn different types of tables. We had to learn how to number tables, how to number seating positions, how to organize your dinner trays and your beverage trays so that when you carried food or drinks from the kitchen or from the bar, they were arranged at the table so that you didn't have to ask who had the fish. You knew who had the fish because of how it was on the tray. Just some interesting things. Who to serve first and who to serve last and when and why. How to open wine. How to take care of rude customers and clean up spills. And a lot of etiquette, a lot of dining, a lot more than just waiting tables, I guess you would say. I got an opportunity to be the maitre d', which is a lot of work. I got an opportunity to be a bartender again, which was a lot of work. Being a bartender in a fine dining establishment is nothing like being a bartender at a college bar, I promise you. But it was a fun experience. I learned a lot, and I got an A in the course, which is good. From there, we went to traditional European cuisine, which was 8 days of. It was supposed to be 9 days, but we got what we call a snow day. New concept for me. So apparently, if the roads become impassable for commuters, they will cancel classes. We go to school Monday through Thursday, and Friday is our makeup day. So if for whatever reason we don't have class, on Friday we make that day up, unless it's the first day of class, and then we make it up on the following Monday. Because they don't want to start a class on a day we're not scheduled to go to class. They just don't do that. So the first day of traditional European, we had to put day 1 and day 2 together, which kind of worked out in our advantage because a lot of times, especially in hot labs, you have a day of this is the equipment in the kitchen. This is how you don't burn your face off. Um, this is how you cook things to the proper temperature. It's all sanitation and safety and things that we've had twice already. And things that we're going to be certified in here in about a week and a half when we finish our sanitation courses. So, not getting as much of that as we should have is probably a good thing. Traditional European cuisine, how can I put this in a sentence? It's about braising and stewing. 99% of what we did in this class was braising and stewing. We learned a few regions in Europe, what some of the more specific flavors are for those regions, spices and herbs and things. We learned about marinades. We learned about flavor profiles for those particular regions. But the overall concept for traditional European cuisine is how to take a cheap, inexpensive, tough cut of meat and make it taste good and really tender. Very powerful skill to have once you've mastered it. Can really make what you eat every day really good, because then you can go buy a tough piece of meat for $2 a pound instead of a prime piece of meat for $8 a pound, and you make it taste really good. So, stewing and braising, excellent class. Again, our instructor for this class was Valeria Molinelli, Italian name, Peruvian instructor, awesome woman. Very, this I say this every time, but it's just true. Very talented individual. I think everyone at Johnson & Wales is very talented. I think I'm going to find that. And she gave me a lot of good information outside of class on something that they do at Johnson & Wales called a TA, teaching assistant position. It's kind of like an on-campus job, but they give you a scholarship, and you get to network, and you basically like a teacher's bitch, but grade papers. I don't even know what they're going to ask of me. But so she told me how to go about kind of getting my foot in the door there. One of the first things I have to do is an internship, which I have to do anyway. And it looks like I'm going to be doing that this summer. I got all the applications and stuff filled out. I got to get them turned in pretty quick. And so my grade point average is high enough. I'll be able to get one off campus, and if I'm really lucky, I'll be able to do a little traveling because there are internships that are all across the country, and so hopefully I'll land a pretty nice internship. Man, what else is going on? Traditional European was fun. We just finished it up yesterday. Did really well. I got 100% on my practical exam, which I was very, very proud of. I think I was I might have been the only person in class to get 100%. It's very difficult to do on a practical exam, because usually you screw something up. So maybe I'm hoping I pull an A in that class. Changed jobs again. I found it's kind of a, pardon my French, fucked up story. I was working up north of that diner, and I got a job working at this Italian place, the fine dining place. And so it's a good experience. Fine dining experience is always good. And I got hired by this guy who I didn't know at the time was a temporary GM while they were hiring another one. And he hires me. And I fill out paperwork, come in, work like 10 hours on the clock. And then they say, well, you need to talk to the executive chef and see when we're going to put you on the schedule. So I go talk to the exec, and he goes, oh, well, we really don't need any kitchen staff right now. This is after I quit my old job, and they had already replaced me. So I was stuck with that job. But I was really pissed about that. But I got lucky. They called me about a week and a half later and said, hey, we do have a spot for you. Come to work. So I go back in there tomorrow. See, I got some notes here, so I'm trying to make sure I hit everything, because I know you guys are all sorts of interested in what's going on here. Dude, it's cold. Fuck, straight up. is cold. It's actually not cold anymore. Last week it got pretty brutal. We had a couple nights where it was below zero, and the high was like in the teens. I put a couple of pictures on my Facebook page of my iPhone app. Snow, it's everywhere. It's annoying. It's just like it was cool at first, like oh, it's snowing. Now it's like fucking hell, more snow. It just gets higher and higher and higher and never melts. I'm just like, ugh, will you please go away? But the weather I'm getting used to. The cold's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Yeah, a couple weeks, and you kind of get used to it. Once you learn how to dress, it's not too bad. And they say this is only gonna last for about another month, so I'm excited about that. I'm ready to see some warm weather once again. I'm hoping I can get down there, down to Houston, for our spring break. Ours is a little different. I don't know how it's going to coincide with other universities and high schools and stuff, but because we're on a trimester system. But between the tries, we get a week off, and I'm hoping, if everything works out, that I can get down there for a few days and see you guys, because Lord knows I miss Houston. Anyway, that's about it. I'm just living. Yeah, living. Still losing weight. It's going really well. I got another YouTube page, not YouTube, I'm sorry, Facebook page. One of the things I want to do this year is I want to try to run every day in 2011. So I've got a page. Just search for, just in the search at the top on your Facebook page, but every damn day you'll see it. That's it. Where I log when I'm running and stuff. What else is going on? Oh well, I got this place I told you guys about a couple videos ago, but it looks like I might get to move on campus, which will really be nice because I want any bills to pay. I want to pay rent. I just have to live, which means I have to work less. And the less I have to work, the more I can concentrate on grades. The more I can concentrate on grades, the better they're going to get. Not that you can get better than 4.0, but classes are going to get harder, and I want to make sure that I get the best grade I can get. So keep your fingers crossed on that. I'll know something on that in the next week or two. And that's it, guys. It's late, and I need to go to bed because I got to work tomorrow. But just wanted to keep you guys in the loop. I'm really sorry that I haven't made a video sooner. It's just been crazy. I love you all, and have a great evening, and we'll see you next time. Take care, guys.